Here we go. Exponent laws. Can you multiply? Can you add the exponents? You try it. Multiply and add the exponent. Remember, when you don't see an exponent, that means it's 1. So you're going 1 plus 4. Multiply. I can do that. Add the exponents. Remember, there's a 1 there. Multiply and add the exponents. Multiply and add the exponents. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply. Multiply. Now 0 plus 5 is just 5. Here, it's 1 times 1. So it's really just adding the exponents for b. Multiply and add. Now, here's a different rule. That was called the product rule, where if you multiply and the bases are the same, you add the exponents here. This is called the power rule, where if you have one exponent raised to another one, you multiply them together. Now, this is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. I'm going to help you with that. And then that belongs to both. Anything to the exponent 0 equals 1. Multiply them together. I'm going to help you here too. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 256. And then 5 times 4 is 20. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And then the exponent. Anything to the exponent 0 is 1. Do that here too. 3 squared is 9. And then 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4. We did that one already. 2 to the exponent 3. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And then multiply the exponents. I don't know what this is. That's it. That's the answer. Nothing's happening to it. I don't know what happened to that question. 5 divided by 3 is just 5 divided by 3, and the m's cross out. Here we have 3 over 4. And when I subtract, I have 2 more n's on the bottom. So that's how we're going to write it. All right, second page. So again, 3 over 2. And then when I cross these out, I have 1 more p on top. Here, I have a 3 on the bottom. When I cross these out, I have 2 more r's. Now, when you cross everything out, you can't leave the numerator empty. So it's got to have a 1 if there's nothing else there. All right, we have 5 over 3. Cross these out, and I have 1 more x on top. Here, I have 1 more v on the bottom, but I need a 1 on top. I can't leave it empty. Here, 4 divided by 4, they cross out. And then how many more? I have 3 more on top. So in fact, I could just write it that way. So again, 5 divided by 5. I have 1 more x on the bottom, and I need a 1 on top. I see a 4. I have 1 more x on the bottom, and I need a 1 on top. We have 5 over 2. These 5 take away 0. That list has 5 a's on top. So we have 3 more x's on top. Here we could actually write this as this, 1/2, and then we have 1 more n on top. You could also just write that as n over 2. Oh, fun, negative exponents. So one step at a time. So the bottom together, we add the exponents, and then we divide it. Now a negative exponent means it goes in the bottom. So if I put it in the bottom, we now have 7 b's on the bottom, and that's the answer. So if I combine these together, negative 1 plus 4. Now notice the 3's divide into 1. This belongs in the bottom. So they join together to make 5, and I'm just left with a 1 on top. We're going to multiply this together. And that gives me 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then this belongs in the denominator. So if they join together, 6 and 3, that's 9. All right, we're going to bring this all together. 3 take away 5 plus 2, that's actually 0. So 0 take away 3, we have 3 more x's on the bottom, and I have my answer. Add the exponents and then simplify. So we have 3 more on top. So the answer is just m cubed. Negative 1 plus 4. So we have 3 over 5. We have 2 more on the bottom. And there it is. Alright, last one here. Add up. Here we multiply. So we multiply it and then add up. Remember, a negative exponent, we draw a fraction and it goes in the denominator. All right, 2 to the negative 4. Okay, like that for now. And then a negative times a negative is positive 12. So 4 plus 12 is this. And then 2 to the negative 4 belongs on the bottom. And 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that's 16. All right. So 2 to the negative 3, and then 2 times negative 3. All of this, except for the 2. This 2 right here stays on top, but 2 to the negative 3, that's 8. And then these together go in the bottom, that's 10. All right, 2 more left. So 2 to the negative 2, and then negative 6. Draw a fraction. So 2 to squared, that goes in the bottom because of the negative exponent. 3 take away 6 is negative 3. That goes in the bottom. That leaves me just with 1 on top. All right, last one. So one step is I multiply, and then the second step I add them together. So 12 take away 3, and you have your answer. All right, Mr. G Math, over and out. I am proud of you for finishing your work. Until next time.